All right, so day 43. That means we've got 7 days left. All right, Nekomaru, since you're feeling so freakishly great about everything so gosh darn often, how about we just have you be the last guy we do it on this this first round of island mode? Why don't we? I don't see why not. I'm actually kind of interested to see what he has to talk about. Nekomaru seems to be feeling pretty good. Also, his favorite thing seems ridiculously simple and benign. That being said, it works for me. All right, then. So, how's everybody feeling today? Fantastic? Good, good. That's what I was hoping for. Also, I just realized, apparently... Okay, so... Yeah, I guess... yeah. All right, so... It gets grayed out if they have so much health that they can't even repair it. Okay, so, man, that safety charm really does help out, doesn't it? All right, well, we definitely have enough of all that stuff, which is... good. All right, then how about literally everybody? We're going to the Electric Avenue today. We're gonna get so much of this stuff, it's gonna be absolutely redonkulous. But yeah, also, almost everybody except for Nekomaru and Frank over there. Otherwise, everyone, I guess, has maximum digging ability. That's pretty great. Not bad at all. And Nekomaru's only low because I spent so much time getting him to clean. Then again, Taru. Interesting! I suppose it doesn't really matter. To Electric Avenue! Dig as if your lives depended on it, even though they actually don't in this particular instance, which is pretty swell. Hey! Wait. I thought he was already at level 5. It can go higher? Oh, lordy! Oh, alright. That's not bad, I suppose. Okay, then. I guess we already know what we're gonna do next. Question is, I don't remember where he was standing. You'd think I would remember, considering how friggin' gigantic he is! Anyway, I guess we'll spend time with Nekomaru. We know he's a cool dude. I feel like actually talking to him would be, like, a fun experience.
I see.
It's very promising that you actually want to spend some quality time with me.
What is it?
Well, now that that's decided, let's deepen our friendship. The fact that he's so upfront about it, that's actually really refreshing. I feel like I'll actually make a friend by the end of this. I spent time today talking to Nekomaru about various things. He still never stopped shooting electricity out of his face, though. Anyway, yes, I would like to give him a gift. Question. Well, I didn't really pay much attention to see if it was actually around here. Let's find out. Should be somewhere around here. Yeah, just a coconut. The hard-shelled fruit from a coconut tree. Not only is it edible, it can also be used for several purposes, such as crafting musical instruments. I suppose so. Also, apparently, it's his most liked item, so here you go. I have rightfully received your male spirit. I gave you a coconut. If you want, I'll accept you as well. Come on, bring it on! Okay, I don't know what that actually means. Hey, Nekomaru, there's something I've been wondering about ever since we first met. You've been thinking about me that much? I see. Then I guess I must accept it. Come on, bring it on! Don't misunderstand. Hey, why are you walking toward me? Didn't you just tell me to come to you?
Jeez.
What? I was about to offer to do it to you. Alright, well, I actually know what it is now. I admit to being curious. What's it? I sort of want to know. Wait, I definitely don't want to find out.
Then...
Fine then. So what were you gonna talk about? Yeah, I wanted to ask you why you're just a team manager. Just? Are you mocking the management profession? No, I didn't mean it like that. Hajime, you don't know anything. All roads lead to managers. If you yearn to master something, you will naturally require a manager's help. Countless records in this world would not exist without managers. The bond between a top-notch athlete and their manager is one that cannot be severed. Bond? Until now, I've been with various athletes. Yeah, looking back, they were all splendid athletes. I have a baseball player who got an offer to join the major leagues while he was still in middle school, a figure skater who performed 6.5 spins, and a tennis player who managed to win a 36-hour-long match. Okay, that last one is definitely the most impressive. Hey, we're all people who surpassed me. Do people like that really exist?
Jeez.
Now that you understand, don't mock managers. As long as you never do that, I'll lead you to victory, no matter the match. I'm not much of a sports guy anyway, but More important, he has got a lot of confidence. Yet I can understand how proud he must be to be a team manager. Just as I thought, Nekomaru is an amazing guy. Did you just praise me in your heart? You can sense such things? How did you know? When you and I face each other like this, we are one in both body and mind. I can easily see what you're thinking. One in both body and mind? I don't really want that. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm used to being showered with praise. I'm so popular that there are teams all over the place fighting over me. That's crazy in so many ways. But there's no denying that he's an amazing guy. I feel like I got to know him a little better. That we most certainly did. Honestly, had I gotten more time, I probably would have wanted to hang out with Nekomaru a lot sooner. After listening to Nekomaru talk about his heroic escapades for a while, I went back to my cottage. Also very, very odd. He's a very enthusiastic man. As long as he doesn't have to talk to me about how enthusiastically he uses the bathroom, then I think we're gonna be completely square and fine. Oh, what are you gonna give me now? More spirit bombs? You seriously overestimate just how often we're going to be passed out. All right, so I guess that's everything we need there, huh? All right, anything else that we need? Apparently silver. All right then, well hang on a second. I'm pretty sure I should probably be able to, no, actually I can't. All right then, interesting. Well, I've probably got enough stuff to sort of make up for the difference. Yeah, definitely. Let's just do some of that, give you some of those. And, okay, well, I guess I can't have literally everybody go, just to be on the safe side. Okay, I'll merely settle for the majority of you going over to the mountains. The majority, simply that. Everyone else, I suppose, I'll send them, I don't know, somewhere else. Let's go somewhere super duper simple. Everybody, head over to the Rocket Punch Marquette. The Marquette is what it actually is called, good lord. Except you two. You two have the energy to go to the mountains with us. We need all that kind of power and energy necessary. Also, I didn't even bother to look at... I didn't see if friggin' Frank had a level 6 ability at cleaning. I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Nobody's feeling the ultimate thunder. Very unfortunate. But they work as well as they can. And anybody leveling up? No, doesn't seem so. All right, but I got a bunch of silver, a whole bunch of iron. I mean, this is stuff that I needed anyway, so I ain't gonna turn up my nose to it. This will all be very useful at a later time. All right, we already know who we're going to talk to, Hajime. Come on now, don't be a crazy person. Nekomaru is obviously the obvious choice. Obviously, the obvious choice. I need a thesaurus. My linguistic skills seem to be rusting at a rapid rate. Either way. Okay, so the friendship shall be deepened. Lord only knows what we end up talking about. Probably bathroom movements, let's be real. All right, so I've got plenty of cocoa nuts. So there you go, have another cocoa nut. I don't know why you have to phrase it the way that you do, but whatever, as long as you appreciate it. Nekomaru is staring at me and groaning. This is an interesting combination to see someone do in my general direction. I don't know how to say it, but the way he's looking at me is making me extremely uncomfortable. What? Hajime, lend me your body. In what regard? Whoa, hey, whoa. Nekomaru felt me all over my body before I quickly broke free. What the heck? What's going on? Just as I thought. I wasn't wrong. You will become an amazing athlete if you train yourself. Excuse me? Huh? You must have been born with good bone structure. You'll need to change your diet, bulk up your muscle mass. Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? You're calling me an athlete, but what are you talking about? I'm talking about you, obviously. Eh? I'm a manager, you know? It's my job to help athletes figure out what they want to become. I don't mind which athlete you want to become, but it's wrong for me to decide that for you. Whether or not he decides, he's treating me like an athlete for no reason. But it doesn't matter at all? Let's see. For example, how about that? Using your entire body to fight over a ball, a sport that is truly the manliest of men's sports. I mean, you could be talking about football or you could be talking about rugby. I don't really want to think about it, though. Nekomaru's probably talking about, I'm going to go with rugby. Rugby is basically football, except we don't care about personal safety. And they don't care about personal safety in football. You got it right. Bullseye!
So what
Rugby was originally a religious service in the Shinto religion. I was unaware of that. The men who would fight over a bundle of rice plant ears in hopes of a rich harvest. It's a holy sport said to have originated when the first bead of sweat fell onto the first rice seed. According to spiky books, that is. Interesting. No way. I don't know anything about rugby, and I've never even seen a match in the first place. That doesn't matter at all. Your calm judgment skills, your high degree of mobility, and you obviously know the importance of teamwork. You may very well be a natural on the rugby field. Aren't you overestimating me a bit? My eyes are never deceived, even if you might be. If you're ever interested, let me know. I'll take care of you anytime. I mean, if he wants to make you, like, help you and better yourself, I don't see a reason why not to take him up on the offer. He is ridiculously talented at what he does, and I doubt he would lie and say that you weren't good at something. Even if you don't want to do it, it would probably be good for you. Nekomaru walked away with a big smile on his face. Even if he compliments me, I don't think I'd be any good at rugby. Or do I have that kind of natural ability? My heart is swayed. Is this the work of the ultimate team manager's scouting skill? We may not know until later, but my goodness. I should return to my cottage for now, and seriously contemplate the nature of my very being. Nekomaru, doling out them existential crises. Like, my goodness, what am I doing with my life? I do not know. Nekomaru is the kind of guy who definitely is able to do it. He's full of the spirit again! My god. He can't be stopped, people. Why do you keep giving me so many damn spirit bombs? Good lord, I'm not fighting Majin Buu. Anyway, we need a bunch of Jabba alloys. So let's make some bunch of Jabba alloys. We need more silver. We did not have nearly enough. Although I can make more AI chips. So let's make more AI chips. Honestly, I'm considering maybe I should just hold off. The whole trip is almost done entirely at this point, so, like, I have to wonder, would it be better to just hold on to this stuff so I can, like, maximize everything next time? I feel like that would be the better course of action, rather than actually spending, like, so many of the AI chips and bags in cotton I made. Why not just hold on to it till later? It seems like a better course of action, honestly. I suppose we'll find out. How's everybody feeling? Not super fantastic, admittedly. That's fair dandy. All right, then. I'm going to send anybody who can feel super great over to the ocean. And everybody else, you know what, straight up, just literally everybody else, go to the Rocket Punch Market. Grab as much of the plates, glues, beast oils, waters, batteries, and expensive plates as you possibly can. That's what I actually would like you all to do. Everyone, the super strong people, y'all go and, mine the oceans. Because that's the stuff that makes me able to make the Jabba Hot Pots. And I still didn't bother to look to see if it was a level 6 or not. Dang it, I'm a fool. I am an absolute buffoonigan. A buffoonigan of the highest order. Let there be no doubt. Alright then, so how did we do? Wow, that is a lot of plates. I honestly don't even know if that's an amount of plates I'll ever... Did I ever need plates for anything? I don't actually know for a fact or not. How about that noise? Alright, 1 second. Nekomaru, I want to see how deep this rabbit hole goes. And so I shall continue to do so. Alright, he's very promising. And then the friendship was deepened. Man, I am curious, though. If he had more time to train Akane, how freaking awesome would she have ended up? She's already pretty top tier as is. So, but I mean, if he can make her go even further beyond, that's really impressive. Anyway, let's see. Maybe get a different reaction if I give him something other than the coconut. I know that he also likes these. Strips of cotton cloth. They were once commonly used for underwear and bandages. They say when you wrap it around yourself, both body and soul become taut. Whoa! This is... Why do you have this? No. No questions! My friend, you have my gratitude from the bottom of my heart. Hey, Nekomaru, I gotta be honest with you. I don't really understand, but... no worries. Everyone is like that at first. You don't have to be scared. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, lay down over there. He's really adamant on the freaking massage thing. Hold on, what are you talking about? I'm talking about it, obviously. You do want me to do it to you, right? No! I just wanted to ask you what you do as a team manager. Oh, that's what it was. You should have said so earlier. You didn't let me.
So what I mean is...
Let's see. Basically, It's my job to take care of athletes so they can give it their all. The technique varies for each sport, but every top athlete needs 3 essential things: physical fitness, visual acuity, and willpower. If an athlete wishes to strengthen these 3 essentials, then it's my job to prepare a solid and effective training regimen for them. A lot of them, honestly, it seems more like he should be called the ultimate, like, personal trainer than he is a team manager. I mean, I guess he does do teams, but I feel like it would more adequately explain to the common man what it is he does. At least in an American instance. I'm sure it's a Japanese translation thing. A lot of the science behind the training is based off principles of sports medicine. It's a real challenge to bring out the maximum potential of each individual athlete. Huh.
Hold
What?
on.
You look surprised. No, it's nothing. You gave such a serious answer, I don't really know what to say.
However,
What I told you just now is simply what every manager does.
what is
My special weapon is these fingers! What's up with your fingers? With the tips of these fingers, I can instantly relax tense muscles and promote maximum blood circulation. Then why aren't you the why aren't you the ultimate masseuse? I can push out intravenous toxins? Learning new words from Nekomaru. Never judge a book by its cover, people. Even though that's literally what people do before they buy books. Weird that. Toxins like waterfall and restore fatigue in an instant. As long as they're in my hands, each of my athletes can continue with their training and competitions. That's right, even until they die. That's it. This is it. Truly, the original massage technique is my ultimate weapon. Ultimate weapon? So he's referring to it as it in order to censor it? But isn't it dangerous to keep training when your body is exhausted? Since you're not the one standing on the battlefield, it's understandable that you'd think like that. For some people, forfeiting in the middle of a match is a greater loss than death. During my training, I even met a clan of warrior women in the mountains who had such feudal tendencies. Okay. Ah, how nostalgic. Like you said, it may be a world that I don't really understand, but at least now I understand how important you are to your athletes.
I see.
Hey, Hajime.
Oh,
You know just what to say to put me in a good mood. How about I give you a super version of it right now? No thanks. Afterward, though, he kept getting a little too close to my personal space. I spent time with Nekomaru for a bit. Nekomaru cares not for personal space. I parted ways with Nekomaru and left the area. This has definitely been interesting. After talking to so many weirdos and people who actively insult me on a regular basis, it's honestly really refreshing to have somebody so extraordinarily enthusiastic and just happy to be around me. Yes, okay, cool for you there, Taru. You do you, good sir. Anyway, I still can't make the hot pot. I don't have any seaweed. Oh, what a pile of butts that truly is. All right, well then hang on. Now I can finally remember. There is a level 6. All right, I have finally bore witness to this fact. Okay, so I guess I'm actually gonna have to let people rest for once. Or at least Mahiru. She's been working hard. All right, then fine. Everybody else, we're gonna go to the ranch. It's kind of an entirely different thing, people. All right. Everybody everywhere, head to the ranch. Maybe, just maybe, that'll help us out. Actually, Teru, if you don't mind, where can seaweed be gotten? The beach? Yes, it can. All right, then you specifically work at the beach. I'm not even actively trying to get you away from everybody this time. You just have the most energy right now, and odds are you'll be able to get what I need. I'd actually really like to get that hot pot so I don't have to spend an entire day getting everybody all rested up. That would be preferred. So, look at Myro take a nap. Adorable. All right, but I'm seriously looking for seaweed here. Do you want to maybe collect some seaweed? Literally just 2 pieces of seaweed. It would not be difficult. Seriously, just 2. Okay, never mind. I guess literally none. That's a pile of butts if there ever was one. Oh dear, dear, dearie me. All right, well, be that as it may. Be that as it may. Once more into the breach. Considering the fact that our relationship is already rather decent right from the beginning, I do have to wonder how this is ultimately all going to end.
I see. What is...
All right, once more. From the top, we have another conversation. And Nekomaru, he's feeling pretty grand. He's feeling rather dandy. All right, let's see here. The thing he tells me when I give him the bindings is less weird than the coconut. Never mind. It really is completely random, and that was just happenstance. My goodness. I kind of wonder if his voice actor... I mean, the dude who voices Nekomaru voices a lot of dudes like Nekomaru. He must do some serious vocal exercises to not completely shred it. He's contemplating. It looks like he's deep in thought. Hope he's not thinking about anything dangerous. I've decided. It might be easier to talk to you about it since you aren't an athlete. It may run a little long, but can you listen to my story? Yeah, I don't mind.
I see.
I mean, sure, I'm down for it. Do you remember when you asked me before about why I'm a team manager? At the time, I didn't know how passionate you were about it.
However,
A long time ago, I asked myself that very same question. Eh? To be honest, I was born with a heart defect. Whoa, really? The doctor told me I'd only live to be 20 at most. Because of that, I never got to play sports when I was growing up. I didn't even participate in PE either. I didn't know you went through something like that. I can't imagine that happening to you now, though.
jeez.
I was teased a lot when I was young, too. My childhood consisted of being unable to make friends and frequent trips to the hospital. Holy crap. I legitimately would have never guessed. However, on one particular day, I was put in the same room as this boy by coincidence, and it completely changed my life. Like me, the boy had similar illness. He made frequent trips to the hospital, too. But there was one key difference between that boy and me. Someone always came to visit him. He would have fun conversations, and sometimes very serious ones. From what I could overhear, the boy was a team manager for a baseball team. His athletes were visiting him. Then, what you said to that boy was... I asked him why he would do something like that. At the time, I didn't understand it at all. I mean, he couldn't even play baseball with them. But then he said this to me. Even though I can't play baseball with them, I can still share their victory and defeat with them. That's what it means to be a team manager. You have a duty to support your team, especially if you can't be on the field with them. But in the end, he died in the hospital without ever seeing his team win. Perhaps he worked himself too hard gathering stats for the sake of that important game. Or maybe he already knew he didn't have much time to begin with. I honestly don't know. So, I decided to take all the stats he risked his life gathering for the sake of his team. My very first job as team manager was leading that boy's team to victory. After that, I threw myself into various sports. Before I even realized it, my body had become incredibly tough. To the point where it's too tough. But even so, I'm proud of being a team manager. So that's why. But why did you decide to tell me that? Huh? I don't know. I don't really understand it myself, but maybe I just wanted to tell someone. The same way that boy taught me. As long as you have friends who have your back, you'll be able to clear a path to the future without giving up. Wow, that's very much seemed like the conclusion. That wasn't it? Wow, I spent time talking to Nekomaru about various things. He gave me a lot of valuable advice from his manager's perspective. It reminded me of just how great he is. That legitimately seemed like the perfect way to end this sort of thing. Okay, well now color me the most curious of all. What exactly are we rolling with here? Everyone, it's nighttime! Get some friggin' rest, you nerds! If I simply must, you cantankerous rabbit! I do not much care for your tone. Now, okay, so, oh boy, yep, everybody's tired. Unfortunately, I also have absolutely no means of being able to make a hot pot because somebody couldn't find any goddamn seaweed. All right, then fine, everybody. Guess what? Guess what, everybody? Literally everyone. Every single one of you. Yep, that's right. All of you. Even if you don't need to. This is what we're doing. We're all having ourselves a serious nap party. That's what's happening right now, everybody. We're all gonna nap. Let's do this. Are you guys ready for the ultimate nap? We're ultimates. Let's show them what we're made of. I find it interesting that, you know, the Ultimate Imposter, Nekomaru, and Akane are the ones that get super unique animations. Imposter, I get. Nekomaru, I sort of understand. Akane, that just seems unnecessary. But yeah, everybody napped. And you know what? No regrets were had that day. Sometimes everyone should just have a day where you take a nap and do absolutely nothing. I think that's actually healthy. I have no regrets, is what I'm going to tell myself. All right, so if that wasn't the last one, then this one must definitely be it. color me the most curious of all. Just what is it that is going to happen at the end of this, I wonder? Man, I'm also really curious what all of these skills I've been gaining from everybody actually do. And I'll never know, because I'll never have an opportunity to actually use any of them. Would you like to give him a gift? Obviously! Alright. I give you this coconut in the name of friendship. Hang on, I went way over. What? 17, yeah. I give you this coconut in the name of intense friendship. Alright. Hey, Nekomaru, aren't you scared? You seem very calm. Even in this situation, it's like you have this unwavering presence of mind. Well, it's my duty to support my athletes, after all. There's no way a manager should be more concerned than his athletes. I see. You are legitimately amazing. I'm no good at all. It's like I'm thinking about way too many things. And the more I think about it, I still don't know what to do. Alright, I've decided. Decided what? From this point on, I will be the official manager for all of you. If we win this match by working together and leave this island, then I'll give it my all to support each and every one of you. Nekomaru. Alright, now it's decided, let's begin the special training. No matter what, basic physical fitness always comes first. In any situation, you'll need muscles to survive. He's not inherently wrong. As long as you're armored with muscles, you won't die so easily. Armored with muscles? Is that something you can get in a single day? I don't know. If anybody could make it happen, I bet it would be him. I guess it's better to stay active than standing around worrying all day. Got it. If that's what you intend to do, then I'll prepare myself for the worst. So what should I start with first? Let's see. Based on your current fitness level, run 10 laps around the first island, 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups. Well, I think I can manage to do that. And after you've done that 50 times, do 3 sets of 12-mile-long distance swimming. That's clearly impossible. It's my job to make the impossible possible. Don't worry, even if you get worn out, I'll do it to you anytime. In fact, let's do that first to fire things up. See, that's the thing. I understand why, but just the fact that that's a statement that you said. Hold on, why do I think I naked? Don't worry about it, I just feel like it, that's all. You just feel like making it naked? Jeez, all this talking, you're too noisy. Just shut up and listen to your manager. Wait, whoa! Before I could say anything, Nekomaru's massage had started. I can't understand how this might be addicting. Well, would explain Akane's way of thinking about it, I suppose. Although again, I really do have to stress that I'm happy to know that what it was the entire time was merely massages. How is it? Feels good, right? It's amazing. My body feels extremely light. Right? Thanks to this, you now have a body that can't live without me. I don't really want to admit that, but it doesn't matter anymore. For some reason, I feel like working out. Then let's start the training.
There's no need to worry. I'll definitely let you win this match.
I honestly don't doubt that.
Come on, let's go!
I endured an impossible amount of training while Nekomaru offered me advice. The more I worked out, the more I noticed that something sleeping inside me was being awakened. And with that came an optimistic feeling. It's probably because of the strong bond Nekomaru and I formed with each other. We will definitely escape from here. All of us. In this universe, that is exactly what's going to happen. And I unlocked the power of life and death. Still caught me off guard, but admittedly, that's probably the most normal pair of underpants I've been received this entire adventure. And that's a weird sentence. But ultimately the truth. After I finished training, I left the area. And probably slept for 16 straight hours, let's be real here. Alright, well, with that all being said and done and funky and fresh and what have you, we've only got just that many days left. Although Chiaki is feeling super great, so that's good. And what are you gonna get? A job, a hot pot! You couldn't have given me another day earlier. Alright, well, that all being said, I need a black hole robo to make up for all that cleaning that didn't get done. That much is very true, so Shazam! There we go, not bad. And actually, I'd like to take a quick look at the construction here. Yes. All right, I do believe I'll have everybody go over to collect silver. If everybody's working there. Yep, that's right. Yeah, no. You know what? No. I was feeling I was feeling happy and peppy and optimistic and felt like sharing an adventure with everybody. And I almost was willing to let that happen. Almost. Didn't quite get there, though. All right, everybody, get to work. Yes, I'm aware of the fact that that having him clean right now accomplishes absolutely nothing because everything is already at maximum cleanliness. It's the principle of the things, people. Just get as much silver as you feasibly possibly can. And honestly, all the other stuff doesn't hurt either. And here we go. And a level up. Hells to the yeah. What would I like to do? Go meet with somebody, I don't reckon. Very quickly, though, I would like to take a quick gander at my report card. Who's left? Soda, Mahiru, Ibuki, and Sonia. So I guess those are the ones that I'm going to be doing in the next island mode, where I will most definitely completely ace everything that there is to ace. That much is very clear and obvious. All right, now, very quickly I'd like to check just to make sure that Akane's thing couldn't go up any higher, and in fact could not. Well, there you go. All right, not bad at all. And yes, I understand the stipulations. I won't be able to actually get any of the stuff that I want until later. It's a big pile of butts. Let there be no doubt of that. All right, let's use this here trip ticket, though. And, I don't know. What if I just did this? What if I just do this and hope for the best? All right, where do we go? I closed my eyes. I don't even know. It's the park! We did not travel far. In the middle of the park, there's a bronze statue shaped like 5 fictitious animals. Are they really fictitious? I guess I haven't really bothered to look at the thing. I just kind of took his word for it, all things considered. All right, so what are we gonna do today? I believe we just take a walk, I suppose. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Never thought I would ever walk at the park side by side with someone. Haven't I done this one? Or did I take a walk with someone else? Who knows? And I never expected I would actually do that at such a bizarre tropical island, no less. Life is full of surprises. But it looks like she had a really good time, and that's all that matters. Look at her happy face. Look at that happy face. It's freaking great. All right. I guess a giant snake. I don't really have enough time to look at it. Most of the time, there's somebody ahead of it, and the rest of the time, there was, a giant bomb in place of it, because they were a bunch of mono beasts instead. That's no good. And it's time for a holiday. Holly jolly holiday. All right, the goal was a rabbit. Well, I could, probably. Let's see. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. I could make it, but I've decided to abstain. Instead, next time, I'm going to literally make everything on the next island mode go through. Also, considering the fact that I'm probably going to run out of characters to talk to before I run out of days on a second go-through, I'll probably do some speeding ups and stuff so you guys don't have to endure a whole bunch of extra nonsense. All right, dismissed, she says. So casually she dismisses us. Alrighty, let's go. Once again, to the Pecco-mobile. I wonder what the Pecco-mobile would look like. That's a very strange thing to think about, but I've decided to make it. All right, so once again, just slam the buttons a bunch. Eyes are closed. Here. Where are we going? If it's a park again, I swear. Nope, it's the movie theater. All right, then. Oh, okay, we got a new one. I might fall asleep in the middle. Let's sit at the very front. 3D, huh? I'm legitimately not sure which one of these would be the best option. So... honestly, I don't think this one would work at all because she wears glasses.
What?
I've heard the rumors, but wouldn't it be impossible for me? Wearing glasses on top of glasses makes no sense at all. I mean, I've done it before. It's not easy, but it can be done, especially if they're those lame-o paper frames.
However,
I would like to see fluffy animals in 3D on the big screen. There must be some way. I think you just have to give it a try. Oh, she had a really good time. All right, we take those. Booyah!
it was fun.
Yep. No problem. Good times were had by all. And I'm also going to end up having to do it a second time, because that's just how we do. Huh. I guess I'd probably use as many of these school trip tickets, because I'm going to be getting a whole bunch of them if I'm going to be able to, do all of the Usami projects of the next one. Might as well just see what happens, I honestly don't think all of these are necessarily romantic in question. love can mean a lot of things when you consider the fact that love, there are so many different types of love, you know? Yeah, there's the romantic type. That's the most common one you think about, but there's the platonic kinds. And there's so many different flavors, you know? All right, so which place did we end up? We ended up at the castle. By Jove, we're at the friggin' Disney World. All right, so what should we do? Apparently this whole island is an amusement park. Yes. All right, let's climb that castle. Never mind, let's go home. Do you want to hold hands? I kind of want to know. I want to know. Is it possible that she might react negatively to that? Curiosity is taking the better part of me. Let's find out. What? Well, this does feel like the kind of place where two people might end up holding hands. I see. So this is what a date spot is. I learned something new today. I think we both had a pretty good time. All right, that's worth half a heart. Acceptable. I wanted to see what her reaction would be. Worth it. No problem, Pecco. Pecco is a good. Perhaps she gets a little out there sometimes, but, you know, even taking into consideration the thing that she went and done did. Also, really, a second holiday? We've reached the final day of the school trip. Have you been properly collecting the hope fragments? Whether you cry or laugh, time runs out tomorrow. So live your last day here with no regrets. Well, it's literally completely and utterly impossible for me to gain the rest of the hope fragments in time. So I guess we'll just spend a little bit more time with Pecco. Makes the most sense, I'd say. Use them trip tickets. All right. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't really know if this is actually going to, I don't know, be a good idea or not, but I don't think I've taken anybody here yet. There are weapons I've never seen before, just carelessly thrown all over the floor. Looks like there's no one else here except us. What should we do? Interesting. I don't have the slightest idea what to pick, so I guess I'll just go with you. Yes, compared to the other locations, this place is a strange ambience.
However,
But we can also assume that this place is meant for protecting this island. Though I don't know what it's protecting now. Nobody's here anymore.
let's go.
Personally, I'm somewhat interested in this place. Since we're already here, let's just look around. We had a pretty good time. All right. As long as I'm not picking the worst possible option, I don't see a problem with it. Dates are, in fact, nice. I wouldn't know. I've literally never been on one in my entire life. So, there's a factoid for you that you might not have never known. 27 years old. Never once. I don't know. Maybe that's partially on me for never actually trying, but I don't know. I really do feel like, I don't know. I've always had a pretty good, mental space for figuring people out. I just legitimately don't think anybody's ever even been interested. Go figure. All right, let's see. Have I taken her to the library? Let's go to the library. Why not? There's so many friggin' books, yo. All right, so what are we gonna do? Bum ba da bum bum bum. Once again, I don't have the slightest idea. What? My random roulette keeps going to the third option a lot. Really? I always save those to enjoy for last. Did I pick a good option? Really? It might be good to enjoy those from the start every now and then. All right, let's hurry and look for them. You'd better find some that are overflowing with fluffiness. Girl likes her little critters. That's how I know she's a good person. She likes animals, and she had a really good time. All right, sure. Random roulette really keeps throwing me into good situations, all things considered. Thank you for everything. No problem. I really like seeing those reactions. Not gonna lie, makes me feel happy. All right, so, I guess there was more to it. Can I maybe read that? Let's see. Everyone, today is the last day of the school trip. You've all worked very hard these past 50 days. I'm very sad to think we'll be saying goodbye tomorrow. Will we even be able to safely say goodbye to each other? Anyway, make sure you prepare for tomorrow and get plenty of rest. Good night. All right, well, let's see what happens when I've basically failed to accomplish anything. Now then, today is the big day. Just as I thought, you didn't do so well. Wow, thanks. I legitimately did as well as I think you could. Looks like everyone wasn't able to gather all the hope fragments. But please don't feel bad. All you gotta do is try your very best again.
No
You should be able to do even better next time, so please don't give up. I know you guys will be able to get your hope back.
Excuse me.
Yes, I see where this, I see the implications. Next time, definitely. Hey, hold on. What do you mean next time? In New Game Plus. My consciousness is fading fast. Until you collect every hope, the school trip will never end. From somewhere far away, I feel like I heard someone saying something like that. Fascinating.